Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So, you might be wanting to upgrade your Scrappy, but you can't find the materials you need to upgrade them all the way. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys where you can find every single item you need to upgrade Scrappy. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the video and if it was helpful, hit that thumbs up, it does help the channel out a lot. So to upgrade your Scrappy from level 1 to level 2, the first thing you need is a dog collar. So for the dog collar, I found them most either on Buried City or Dam Battlegrounds. Right now we are on Dam Battlegrounds, and you want to go to either the Ruby Residence or the Pale Apartments. Usually you can find a dog collar or two in one of those. And usually if you're on a different map, you want to search either apartment buildings and stuff like that. That's why I said Buried City is good, because they have apartment buildings all over the place. Alright, so I don't think it's in this building, but that's why I like this area or this map, because there's more apartment buildings to search. So, oh, we found one. Let's go. Alright, so this one was in a regular draw. In one of the apartment buildings on the first floor. So, usually they could spawn in there. They could spawn in the cabinets or any dressers. So make sure you search all the dressers. And we found it right here in the Ruby Residence, the red building to the left here. Now to upgrade your Scrappy again, another level, you will then need apricots and lemons. That is what you're going to need for the next level. So, since we're on the dam, I could show you guys a perfect location to get apricots. And you want to head down to the red lakes, right where this hatch is. We're just going to put a marker, and this is where you want to go for the apricots. Now, when you get to this location, we're right here to be exact, you would see these type of trees. It looks like they have like lemons on them and stuff. And when you go up to it, you can see apricots on the ground. And then you could also sometimes interact with the tree, kicking it, which drops another apricot. So you can go around. There's another apricot tree here, another one here, another one down there. So they're all over. And you can just repeat this multiple times. Sometimes you can get 3 per tree, which is good. Now, to find lemons. Lemons are a little bit harder because they're in a rougher area. So, you want to go on Blue Gate, and you want to go to the Olive Grove. When you go to the Olive Grove on Blue Gate, you should see these same type of trees that we saw the apricots from. Some of them you can walk up and interact, some you can't, but you can see right now, we found some lemons. And again, this is where we are right now, Olive Grove on the map. It's so dangerous around here, so I'm trying to be careful. I found another one here. And just grab as many as you need. So now that you level up your Scrappy again by getting the lemons and apricots, if you want to rank it up again to level 4, you need a cat bed, prickly pears, and olives. Now to find olives is pretty much the same location as the lemons. So when you're in Olive Grove, you can go around. I just kicked this tree right here, and it drops me an olive. They're not as common, though, so you might have to keep coming back repeatedly. Make sure you check the whole area. Check every tree. Let's see if there's one over here. Yeah, I can't find them a lot each game, so you might have to, like, keep coming back. But they spawn in the same exact location as where the lemons are. You just interact with these trees. Sometimes they're hard to see because they're so small. Like right here, we got some olives. So it's this looking tree right here that drops the olives. So just look for these type of trees. I think all the trees look the same. Same for the lemons and apricots. Those trees look like these. So once you learn that, you should be good to go. So when it comes to finding prickly pears, they're a little bit harder to get. They don't spawn that much. Usually, whatever map you're on, you want to look for these cactuses. They always spawn near these cactuses. Buried City has the better location, but there's cactuses on every map, I believe. So right now, we're in the same location where the apricots were. But on any map that you're on, find these cactuses, and you will find these prickly pears that you can pick up around them. And the good news is they spawn scattered throughout the map, so you can always find them that way. You can also wait till maps have the Lush Bloom events, which come on randomly. So Buried City has it right now, which increases the amount of nature loot that you can find. And it actually just went away, so the event just ended now. But if you look at the map here, if you go in the outer parts... So basically just follow the green trees on the outer part, specifically the right side of the map, you would find a lot of cactuses, and which means a lot of prickly pears. So just search for them on this side. That's the best luck I've had finding them. So for a cat bed, they're actually very simple to find. Now the best map to find a cat bed, you can really find them on any map, but the easiest map for me is Dam. I find tons of cat beds in either 2 locations. One, you can go to the testing annex. They have tons of cat beds there. Or you can go to one of the apartment buildings by the Pale Apartments or the Ruby residence, or any residential apartment should have cat beds in them. Now, I do want to head to the testing annex, though, because they have a higher rate of dropping cat beds. So when you get to the annex building, you want to come to where these stairs are right here in the back of the building, or the side. I don't know what is considered. We have some drones. I'm trying to hurry up. It looks like someone ransacked the place, but we're going to search anyway. Maybe they left a cat bed behind. But you want to search this area, and then you want to go over here and search these desks and everything. Boom, we got ourselves a cat bed right here in one of the drawers in this building. So, testing annex, you're guaranteed at least one comfy bed. And then to get Scrappy to the max level, you need, I think, 3 comfortable pillows and some mushrooms. So I'm going to show you guys where you can get both of those items now. So the best spot to find comfy pillows is also in the testing annex building, as well as residential buildings. But this annex building always has a comfy pillow at least. So when you get into the annex building, you want to come in from this side that I am at right now and just search this whole area. But if you go to the drawers, you can see that there's a comfy pillow here. And you need 3 of them. So cat beds and comfy pillows spawn in this area. Now for mushrooms, they can be found on all the maps, but they're a little bit harder to find. The best area I like to go, which is the safest as well, would be Spaceport. Okay, so on Spaceport, for the mushrooms, all you want to do is go to this area right here, right where this hatch is by the little hangar. I'm going to zoom out so you can see. We are right over here. Now, this map doesn't give you a ton of mushrooms, but you can keep coming back here repeatedly. It helps if you have hatch keys too, because the hatch is right next to it. And you can grab some mushrooms, dip, come back, grab more. Be careful though, because sometimes other players are trying to get the same items as you, so you might run into some people. Now, we're right here where the hatch is, but you want to go to this ladder right here. So the hatch is right there. You go to this ladder right here. You slide on down. You would run straight. And then you turn to the left. Another ladder to go down right here. And then the first tree in this back corner, this one right here, you'll see mushrooms sticking out of it. So right here you can harvest the mushrooms. Sometimes there'll be 2 or 3 to harvest. So this one has 3. So you get 3 mushrooms. So you could also walk around the map. If you're on the dam, you could walk around the swamp. Look for trees like this that looks like there's like mushrooms sticking out of it. And then chances are you can harvest some mushrooms. As you can see, this is a quiet spot. It's more safe and easy. So now we have the mushrooms. We can just dip out. Repeat the steps until you have enough mushrooms that you need. And that's how you can find all the items you need to fully upgrade Scrappy. If you have any questions or any tips of your own to help out other fellow raiders, drop them in the comments down below. Hit that thumbs up because this video did take a long time to make because I had to go to each location and sometimes it was a pain in the ass. But if it was helpful, hit that thumbs up nonetheless. Make sure to subscribe for more and I'll see you guys in the next one.